Hello friends, a very good afternoon and warm welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I am Gourav Gupta. A lot of you would know me, and today I am here with a session on CMAT 2023. So friends, welcome all of you. Please quickly confirm if I am clearly audible and visible to all of you so that we can quickly start this session about the introduction of CMAT 2023 examination. Now, some of you would know this examination already, but there'll be plenty of students who might not know about this examination. And today we are going to discuss in detail about the pattern, eligibility, and the syllabus of this examination. So friends, welcome once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Can you all please quickly confirm? Amay Joshi, hello. Yes, I can see your message. All right, so I've got a confirmation that I am clearly audible and visible. So we can quickly begin with this session. So friends, I'm Gourav Gupta and today I'll be talking about CMAT 2023. Basically, we'll be primarily talking about pattern eligibility and the syllabus. So we'll be spending good amount of time on the syllabus. So this is the agenda of this session. So for the first few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, we'll be spending upon a small introduction about this examination, why this examination is taken, and then we'll be talking about the pattern of this examination. One of the students is asking, sir, examination kab hai? So friend, we have not received a formal notification from NTA. So yes, NTA is the authority that conducts this examination. So up till now, there has not been any formal notification about the date of this examination. But last year, this examination happened in the month of April, and this year also we are expecting this examination to happen somewhere in the month of March or April. So yes, you can expect this examination to happen somewhere in the third or fourth week of March, or maybe first or second week of April, right? Okay, so in this session, I'll be talking about pattern, the eligibility criteria, who all are students who can take this examination. Though the eligibility criteria is very simple for this examination, all right, but we'll still be discussing about that. And the most important thing, the syllabus of this examination. As most of you must be knowing about this examination, that there is a separate section that does not come in any other examination. So it's a part of that. So we'll definitely be talking about the syllabus of this examination. Now, towards the end, if you people want to know, I'll also tell you what will be the safe score to score in the CMAT to basically get a definite admit in some of the top B schools that participates under CMAT examination. No, Rishikesh, the forms are not yet. Yes, forms abhi koi notification nahi aaya hai. Okay, so if you look at the CMAT website, it still shows some of the notification of the previous year. All right. So as far as any notification or forms or any other news, any other information from CMAT or NTA is concerned, we have nothing as of now about 2023. But we at BYJU'S Exam Prep, we definitely don't want to wait for any kind of notification, because definitely exam to hona hi hai. So why not we start with the preparation of this examination when we still have good amount of time. Okay, so from today onwards, we are going to start with the session. So this is the first session discussing about the pattern, eligibility, and the syllabus. And in the days to come, you will see plenty of sessions on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep for CMAT different sections. All right, so let us begin with this session. Any upcoming crash course planned for CMAT and CET by BYJU'S? Amay, there will not be any crash course regarding this examination, but like I mentioned, that we'll be conducting plenty of sessions on the YouTube as well as our app. So you can also download the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep. On the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep, you'll find plenty of free sessions for CMAT examination, as well as on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, we'll be conducting a lot of free sessions which will help you in targeting CMAT examination. All right. So you need to download the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Also, you need to be a subscriber of the YouTube channel, which is obviously free. Okay, so be a subscriber of BYJU'S Exam Prep channel and press the notification button so that you will receive. So जो एक bell icon होता है उसको press कर दो and you will receive all the notification of all the upcoming sessions from our side. All right. Okay. So friends, let us begin. So first of all, a small introduction about CMAT. So CMAT, as we all know, this examination is conducted by NTA, National Testing Agency. So this is a national level examination. So you'll find colleges from different cities across India to be participating in this examination. Primarily, you'll see plenty of colleges from Maharashtra region, but ऐसा नहीं है कि महाराष्ट्र के बाहर के colleges नहीं है. Yes, you will also see plenty of colleges from every area, every region of our country. All right, so it's a national level entrance examination for the admission to management programs in the country. All right, so this test basically conducted by or facilitates all the colleges which are AICTE affiliated. These are the participating institutions which are AICTE affiliated, and basically it is for the selection of suitable graduate candidates for the admission to the various management courses offered by these colleges. Now, CMAT examination, it will be a 3-hour test. It's a computer-based test. So last year, if I talk about, yes, it was a 3-hour test comprising of 100 questions. This examination is conducted to evaluate the candidate's ability across various segments. Now, the various segments which will be tested upon will be quantitative techniques, logical reasoning, language comprehension, general awareness, and finally, innovation and entrepreneurship. So these are the 5 different sections of CMAT examination. We'll be talking about these things in detail. All right. Now, moving forward, talking about the scheme of the examination, this is as per the official website of CMAT. So, scheme of examination or pattern of examination is very simple. So, the 5 sections that I just named, quantitative techniques and data interpretation, it will have a total of 20 questions, and the weightage of this section will be 80 marks. Next section is logical reasoning section, again having 20 questions and the weightage of 80. So every section that I'll be naming will be having a total of 20 questions and the weightage will be 80 marks. That means the weightage for every question will be of 4 marks. All right. Further, language comprehension, general awareness, and innovation and entrepreneurship, similar to the previous sections, will be having 20 questions in each of these sections. Every question will be of 4 marks. So the total weightage of each of these 5 sections will be 80. Now, there will be a total of 100 questions in this paper, which needs to be finished in 180 minutes. That means 3 hours. And the total weightage of this paper will be 400 marks. All right. Now, one good thing about this examination is there is no sectional time limit. So I'll be talking about this, but the medium of the paper will be only English. Nothing in Hindi or regional languages will be there in this examination. So each and everything, the instructions, the questions, everything will be in English language. All right. Okay. Now moving ahead, let's talk about the marking scheme. So talking about the first pointer, each question carries 4 marks that we already know. So each question carries 4 marks. So total of 100 questions multiplied by 4, and the total weightage of this examination will be 400 marks. Okay. सर जीके का सिलेबस अच्छे से समझा दीजिए आर्थर यस डेफिनेटली आई विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिलेबस ऑफ जीके ओके सो आई विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट ईच एंड एवरी सेक्शन वन बाय वन एज वेल ठीक है ओके सो द फर्स्ट पॉइंटर एवरी क्वेश्चन कैरीज 4 मार्क्स नाउ ईच रिस्पॉन्स यू विल बी गेटिंग 4 मार्क्स for each incorrect response 1 mark will be deducted from the total score. So yes, there is a negative marking, so plus 4 and minus 1 will be there as far as the marking scheme is concerned. All right. If any question is unanswered or unattempted, then it will attract no marks. So plus 0 or minus 0, kuch bhi keh lo. So nothing will be scored, nothing will be allocated, nothing will be deducted as far as any unanswered or unattempted question is concerned. All right. Now, to answer any question, you need to select only one correct answer. So for every question, there will be only one answer that will be correct, and the remaining options will be incorrect. All right. So these are five very important pointers. Now, another important pointer is, like I mentioned earlier, there will be no sectional time limit. I'll write it. No sectional time limit. All right. So these 180 minutes that will be given to you, you can basically distribute these 180 minutes as per your choice, as per the strategy that you will make while taking the mock papers of CMAT examination. All right. So you can start from any section. You can switch to any other section in between. Can come back to any section after any number of minutes in between this examination. All right. So this is one wonderful thing. And during these sessions that I'll be conducting, that we will be conducting for all of you for the preparation of CMAT, I will be conducting some sessions in which I'll be talking about the strategy, how you should be basically spending or dividing these 180 minutes on the three different sections. But not now. Right now, we'll be spending time on the preparation of these sections, preparation of each and everything that will be there in front of us. And then when you will enter the mock test series, I will be conducting plenty of sessions discussing about the strategy that should be used to attempt this examination. All right, now let's move ahead and look at the next thing, the eligibility criteria. Now, the candidates must hold a bachelor's degree in any discipline. So, if you have a bachelor's degree, then you are eligible for this examination. Even if you are in the final year of your graduation, then you will be eligible to take this examination. So, candidates appearing for the final years of bachelor's degree, whose result will be declared before the commencement of the admission for the academic year, or whatever academic year you are planning for. So if the result is declared before the commencement of the admission of academic year, then you can also apply for CMAT 2023. So in simple words, either you are in final year of your graduation or you have completed your graduation. In both cases, you are eligible to take this examination. But if you are in pre-final year, second year or first year, or like you are not in the final year, then you are not eligible for this examination. Also, you must be a citizen of India to apply for this examination, and there is no age restriction for appearing CMAT 2023. So you can be 20-year-old, you can be 16-year-old, nothing, no eligibility criteria will stop you from taking this examination. There is no age limit to appear for this exam. All right. Now moving ahead and talking about the syllabus. So as we have already seen these sections, let us spend some time individually on these sections one by one. So starting with quantitative aptitude. So as we all know, these are the different areas from which the questions will appear in QA section. Okay, so starting from arithmetic, so the components of arithmetic will be percentages and its applications in profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest. Next will be ratios. I'll write it in short. So ratios and its applications in averages, mixtures, and allegations. Then it will be time and work, time, speed, distance. So these are the four topics that will be covered in arithmetic. I'll repeat, percentages, it's not only percentages, but also its applications in profit and loss and simple interest, compound interest. Ratios and its applications in averages, mixtures, and allegations, time and work, time, speed, distance. So these are different topics under arithmetic that you are supposed to get in this examination. Next is algebra. Now, starting from linear equations, quadratic equations, so these two are definitely the most important topics under algebra. But apart from linear equations and quadratic equations, you may also find algebraic expressions, right? So the expressions like a plus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, and so on and so forth. Some questions are based on direct formulas, some questions are indirectly based on these formulas. So you can find algebraic expressions. All right. Then the difficult portion of algebra like functions, graphs, inequalities, modulus, this particular portion is least expected to be asked in CMAT examination, but you still need to prepare for all these things. So functions, graphs, inequalities, modulus, all these things, least expected, but still you must be prepared for these. Now, next topic is number system. So starting from classification of numbers. So classification, yes, a very important thing. Different categories of numbers, their properties, properties of even and odd numbers, properties of prime composite numbers, then the concept of LCM and HCF, then some divisibility rules. And after divisibility rules, it is, yes, the cyclicity method to find out the unit digit. All right. And then division. All right. So these are different areas from which questions can be expected in number system. Now, after this, geometry. So geometry, yes, you need to do both two-dimensional and three-dimensional geometry. So two-dimensional, you can start from triangles, then properties of triangles, circles, quadrilaterals. In quadrilaterals, there are different types of quadrilaterals like parallelograms, trapezium, rhombus, square, and rectangle. So all these things will be covered in two-dimensional geometry. And then as far as three-dimensional geometry is concerned, you need to be thorough with the formulas of cubes, cuboids, then spheres, hemispheres, cylinder, cone, and so on and so forth. So all these things should be covered in geometry. Then modern maths, yes, we have seen a few questions from modern maths coming in CMAT examination. So starting from progressions, permutation and combination, and probability. So these are the areas in modern maths. Also, a very important area is set theory. All right, so these are the part of modern maths, right? Now, talking about data interpretation, one area that I have left earlier because this is not the part of quant, all right, but this comes in quantitative aptitude section in CMAT examination. So from data interpretation, you can expect 3 or 4 questions in your examination out of 20 questions. Okay, at least 3 4 questions to aate hain. And these questions on data interpretation, they can be from bar graphs, pie charts, they can be from line diagrams, they can be from histograms, it can be a caselet as well. All right. But primarily your calculation speeds, your approximation techniques should be clear to deal with the questions of data interpretation. Majority of the questions from data interpretations are based on the calculation on percentages. So while you are preparing for percentages, also focus on faster calculation techniques in order to tackle with the questions of data interpretation in a faster way. All right. So this is all about the 20 questions of quantitative ability. Now moving on to the next area, that is logical reasoning. Now in logical reasoning, out of these 20 questions, you will find questions based on both quant based reasoning as well as verbal based reasoning. All right. Now, from quant-based reasoning, I mean to basically about those questions which will involve a little bit of calculations, which will not involve any of the logics from verbal ability. All right. So the questions like blood relations, number and letter series, coding, decoding, Venn diagrams, direction sensors, ranking, arrangements, grid type questions, and so on and so forth. So these are the areas that comes in quant based reasoning. All right. Then the topics like analogies, logical consistency, statement assumptions, arguments, and so on, questions based on strengthening the argument, weakening the argument. All right. So these are all the part of verbal based reasoning, or we can call it as critical reasoning also. Okay. So the questions may appear from both these areas of reasoning. And yes, last year, if I remember correctly, there were 12 questions from quant based reasoning and 7 or 8 questions from verbal based reasoning. There will be some questions based on visual reasoning as well. Visual reasoning के questions होते हैं ना, जिसमें figures given होती हैं and rotations होता है, and you'll have to find out what will be the next figure, what will be the missing figure, which one is an incorrect figure, and so on so forth. So इस type के questions भी मिलेंगे आपको logical reasoning section में. All right. So this is all about logical reasoning section in brief. Now moving ahead, talking about verbal ability language section. So from each and every dimension, you will find a question. So you may find questions based on reading comprehensions. All right. Now, other than that, you may find questions on grammar, vocabulary, and so on and so forth. All right. So the different formats in which the questions can be asked can be sentence correction. All right. Finding the error in the sentence. So from the same genre, then questions can be based on vocabulary. So vocabulary based questions can be antonyms, synonyms, directly वो vocabulary usage पूछ सकते हैं. Otherwise, these questions can be a part of fill in the blanks as well. Also, the questions based on grammars can also be a part, can also be asked in the format of fill in the blanks. Then idioms and phrases can also be asked. The usage of foreign language words and then parajumbles can also be a part of this particular section. All right. So this is all you need to do in language section, verbal ability section of a CMAT examination. Fine. Now moving on to the last two sections and the sections for which uh, it is difficult to define the syllabus, but still we have certain definition for the syllabus of these two sections. So first one among these two is innovation and entrepreneurship. Now, this is a very vague section, and yes, we have seen 20 questions in this separate section of innovation and entrepreneurship. So, basically, you can find questions based on different companies, funding of these startups, legal structure of the startups. So, right now, आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा fashion है इंडिया के अंदर startups का. So, a lot of questions based on the working and the strategies that an entrepreneur need to basically implement at the time of a startup. So these type of questions were asked in innovation and entrepreneurship. So innovation and its types, stages of innovation, innovation framework, management, the risks which are involved, theories of entrepreneurship, then the role and importance of an entrepreneur in a company, then types of entrepreneur as an innovator, the challenges that they face, legal structure, rule of government in promoting entrepreneurship, types of companies, funding of startups, marketing and their growth strategies. So these were the different areas from which you can expect questions to be put up in this particular section. All right. Jayasuman, I'll be talking about good score in CMAT. Don't you worry about that. Okay. Just give me a few minutes. Let me finish off with the syllabus of general awareness as well. So these are the different areas from which questions can be asked from general awareness. Now I'm able to manage a few topics based on the types of questions that were asked in last 4 or 5 years. I've studied all these questions, and after studying these questions, these were the different areas from which I could find the questions coming up in general awareness section. But like I mentioned that you cannot limit the syllabus of general awareness. General awareness में कहीं से भी कुछ भी पूछा जा सकता है. So it will be better for all of you to basically work on the current affairs of last 1.5 year. So if you are able to manage the current affairs of last 1.5 year, if you have been a good reader of a newspaper or any business magazine or anything like that in the last 1.5 year, then you'll be able to basically easily tackle this particular section. All right. So last few years, the questions have been asked from national and international affairs. So international affairs में international organizations आ जाएंगी. All right. So you must focus, you must work on international organizations and the important meetings, the conventions that have happened in the last 1.5 year. Please do read about them. Okay. Sports, science, technology, awards, business, economy, Indian politics, then history, geography, books and authors. So books and authors में से definitely 2-3 questions मिल जाएंगे आपको. Important days and dates of the last 1.5 year, brands, their taglines, art and culture. So these are different areas from which the questions have been asked in general awareness. All right. Now, Jaisuman, you are asking about the cutoffs. So cutoffs हर साल same नहीं होती, but still I'll be telling you about different colleges. Okay. So Now, if I'll talk about the different institutes. So first of all, let's talk about the good score. Now, if we are talking about the top scores, let's say to score 99 plus percentile, then you need to target at least 320 marks. Now, this is not a fixed number, but still, for a score of 99 plus, for a percentile of 99 plus, a student must score 320 plus marks to basically achieve this particular target percentile. All right. Now, talking about good score, anything above 300 marks is considered as a good score. That doesn't mean that we'll not get admissions on a score below 300. Yes, there are plenty of names, plenty of colleges which will also offer you admission at a score of 250. But talking about good score, 300 plus marks needs to be a target score in CMAT examination. All right. Now, people have scored 320, 330, even 340 marks, but still 300 plus is a good score to target in this examination, right? Now, if I talk about different colleges, the list of colleges, then the top college, JBIMS, you need to score 99.9 plus percentile to be a part of this college. Then next college is SIMSRI. I'll write a few top colleges. All right. Apart from SIMSRI, you can find KIIT, GIM, KJ Somaiya. So GIM is a good college. And talking about the cutoff of GIM, it was 95 percentile plus. Okay, this is in terms of percentile, not in terms of marks. All right. Because like obviously I cannot map the percentile versus score for the upcoming examination. All right. So I've just given you an idea about what score is a good score. So GIM ke liye bhi, if you have somewhere above 300 marks, then you can expect a call from GIM. All right. KJ Somaiya is the next college, and again the cutoff is 95 plus percentile for KJ Somaiya. Now, apart from that, you will find GLIM, Great Lakes Institute of Management, University of Pune, then IMT Nagpur. So some of the good colleges that participates in CMAT examination. All right. So this is about some of the top schools, top B schools offering admissions through GMAT, and a rough idea about what needs to be your score or the percentile for these colleges. All right. Uh, Pumba ka cutoff, it is the 94, 95 के आसपास ही होता है. Okay, Ankit. So Pumba is also in this range because Pumba is also among the top 10, top 15 colleges that participates in CMAT examination. Okay. Apart from that, I can also give you a brief idea about some other colleges as well. Okay. So there is a college, Birla Institute of Management and Technology, BIMTech. Not a very good college, but yes, this also offers admissions through CMAT. And if I talk about score-wise cutoff, tentative cutoff will be somewhere around 230 to 250 marks for CMAT, right? Then IMT Nagpur also ranges in the same category. 230 to 250 marks is the expected cutoff as far as the score is concerned. Then ITM Navi Mumbai is another examination, is another college, ITM in Navi Mumbai, which also ranges somewhere around 240 marks as far as the score is concerned. Okay, so you will find plenty of colleges, you will find plenty of names, and you can fetch the information about all these colleges and their cutoffs on the internet. But the important thing is try not to target these colleges, try not to target any particular college for the time being, target a particular score. Okay, so a good score to target will be 320 plus, and for this, you need to attempt a minimum of 17 to 18 questions in every section. So your target should be you need to achieve that speed, because of which you'll be able to attempt at least 17, 18 questions with an accuracy of 90, 95%. And this particular number of attempts will take you to a score of 320 plus, at least 320 plus in this examination. All right. So friends, all the very best to all of you for the preparation of CMAT. Now we at BYJU'S Exam Prep, we are offering an all India open mock for CMAT 2023. The examination will be live between 21st January and 29th of January. So please do register for this examination. The link is in the description of this session. Please do attempt this examination and you can prepare your own strategy based on that. All right. Now, further, any student who is going to prepare, who is going to take a CAT or any other MBA entrance examination in the upcoming year, we have a wonderful comprehensive program for the offering. So, a lot of batches have already been started. And in case you want to be a part of your preparation with BYJU'S Exam Prep, then all the details about this comprehensive program are mentioned on the screen. Do enroll for this program. The link for the enrollment is also mentioned, is also available in the description. All right. Now you can get up to 90% scholarship on CAT preparation programs. So 21st January is the date on which we are conducting a scholarship test at 7 p.m. So please do register for this scholarship test. Again, the link is there given in the description of this program of this session. All right. So do register and take the scholarship test, and you can get up to 90% scholarship on the classroom programs offered by BYJU'S Exam Prep. All right. So friends, do follow us on these social media platforms. That is all from my side for the day. I'll definitely come up with plenty of sessions for the preparation of CMAT and other management entrance examinations. Till then, have a wonderful day. Keep preparing for these examinations. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye bye.